Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to try out kitchen gadgets from Wish. I think I'll start with this. It's an Angry Mama steam cleaner for your microwave. And I haven't used this yet because I thought, people probably won't want to watch me clean my microwave. But it has great reviews. I've read a lot of reviews on this and a lot of people seem to like it and say it really works. The only issue is that on Wish, it does not give any instructions on how you use it. So I actually went through the comments and found out how to use it. You just add water and vinegar and microwave this for 7 minutes and let it stand in there for 2 minutes. And when you take it out, make sure you take it out by the arms because these stay a little bit cooler than the rest of it. But you just open up her head. If I can get it off. Okay, there we go. And right here, it actually shows where to fill it with vinegar and where to fill it with water. So I was kind of worried about that part because I was like, it doesn't say, no one is saying how much vinegar or water you put in it. And I didn't realize that it actually had labels to show you. Isn't this face an exact representation of having to clean out the microwave though? That's the face I make every time. But I'm super excited to use this because I need to use it right now because my son burnt some popcorn and dirtied my microwave, my brand new clean microwave. So this is probably going to get used tomorrow. And I will put down in the description what I think about this after I use it because I don't want to clean my microwave on camera and I don't really have the time to do it right now anyway. So I will put in, if you really want to know how it works, I will put this down in the description exactly what I thought about it and how, like, if their instructions actually work. And the price is $1 and shipping was $2, so it came to a total of $3, which I think, is really good for one of these. So there's that. Next, we're going to move on to the other thing that I haven't been able to try yet, which I'm probably about to try here soon. But it's the washing glove. And it's supposed to be waterproof. And there's like a sponge on this side and then kind of, a scour on that side. And the inside is kind of like a shower cap. So water shouldn't get into it. I have to always use gloves when I wash dishes because my hands, the skin on my hands are so sensitive and it irritates it really bad. So I thought I would give this a try and see how I like it. The description for this says that it has good water absorption and it doesn't cause lint or any like fraying or stuff like that too. So that's always good. And then I think it also said that, the sponge quality is high quality. So that sounds even better. But the price of this was $1 and then the shipping was $1. So it came to a total of $2, which I would definitely pay for that. And then I thought this sounded so cool. It's like silicone, like plastic wrap. And this, you use this for just about whatever you would use regular clear wrap for. It also says that you can use it as like an anti-slip, kind of like a gripper to put, I guess, different foods or whatever you want to on like a non-slip mat. And this can also be used in the microwave. But I have a few different bowls here and I'm going to see what sizes it can fit on. I went with some different sizes and some different shapes too. So I'm going to see if it will stick to some different things too. Because this bowl here is plastic. So let's see. I'm not quite sure if it's going to fit to this. And hopefully, I don't know. I don't think it will fit to that. I'm just going to set that off to the side. Now, let's try one of these. And these two, this one's a large one, but these two are different sizes, or the same size, I mean. Here. And this one's a large one. These two are the same size, and then you have a smaller one. So you get 4 all in total. But I kind of think these will probably work better with glass. That's why I grabbed some plastic things to kind of see. But yeah, well, that's too big for that anyway. And they are stretchy. I mean, you can get them to stretch, but I think this is, I don't think that this really works on plastic. So let's try the bowl now. Yeah, it's working better on the bowl. Oops. Yeah, it worked on the bowl, so I guess we learned that you have to use this with glass. And you could also, I guess, wrap vegetables in it too. I mean, if you wanted to. And well, let me grab a cup real quick. Let's see. See how it does on this cup. Because the smaller size might be good to cover like your coffee cup when you don't want stuff to get in it. Yeah, this is better. They can stretch, but it doesn't really want to stay when you stretch it too much. See, like that's staying. So you might want to get something around the same size as what you want to put it on, or maybe even a little bit smaller. So I think I can find some use for these. And these were free, and the shipping was $4, so it came to $4. Which I'm kind of on the fence with that one. Because that means that, like, basically I paid $1 a piece for these. And I thought, I don't know, from what I read and stuff, I thought that they would be a lot stickier. And for some reason, I'm under the impression that you could use them on plastic, but I think I figured out that, yeah, you can't. So that's, we'll see. I'll have to see if I actually like those or not. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to this. This is a mini bag sealer, and I've seen these a lot. I've really wanted one for a long time, so I finally got it. Finally found an excuse to get it. But it has instructions, but I can't read it. So I had to go on there and actually look them up. And it says to simply slide it along the edge of any sealed bag. It'll seal tight, and it takes 2 AA batteries. So I got the batteries here. And then I got a small bag, and then I'm going to use a cereal. Use a bigger bag. So we get 2 different bag sizes. Oh, I think it's magnetic too. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so you can, this is magnetic, so you can even stick this on your fridge. But this is where the batteries go, right in here. Let's go ahead and put those in. Let's start with a small bag. I'll go ahead and open these up. It says you just take it. Basically, well, that did seal. I have to do it this way. Yeah, it did seal, look. That might take some getting used to, like how to actually do it, but it does work. That's pretty awesome too, especially having kids when they'll eat like half of the snack and then not want it anymore. It would be great to be able to seal it back up so you're not wasting food. Let's try this. Wonder if I can fold it down and do it like that. That might be a little bit easier for me to do. And if I can do this to cereal bags, that will be really great. Yep. Well, didn't get that part. Maybe I kind of opened that up. Oops. I think this will take me some getting used to actually go across it. Maybe. Hold on, let's try it from this side. Because it might be this little thing right here that's kind of getting in the way. So let's try it. I don't know what it's... Because this side did it, but for some reason that side don't want to. Let's see. Maybe it's too thick. Oh yeah. It must have been too thick because it did it that time. So, well, that's great for the cereal. There's one thing I cannot stand. It's stale cereal. Just go ahead and put that back down in there. I'm going to roll the bag anyway, just in case. But that's awesome. I think once I get the hang of this, it'll be really good. And it's going to come in really handy for me. If I can get no more stale food and no more wasted food, that'd be great. So this was $1 and I paid $2, so it all came to $3. I think this will be well worth it. I'm actually pretty impressed. I kind of had issues with the bigger bag for a minute, but I think it's because when I folded it over, it was just too thick. So, and I think the little flap thing was kind of messing it up a little bit too. So you might want to kind of be cautious of that. But yeah, that's awesome. Now we're going to move on to the slicing tools. These aren't in packages because I took them out to wash them because I was like, I have to wash these before they go anywhere near food. So yeah, that's why they're not in the packages. I haven't used these yet. But let's go ahead and start off with the 2-in-1 peeler grater. I'm excited to try this because I make a lot of salads and this will be really easy for me to do. And one thing I wanted to point out is, like, why do they have creepy faces on the side? Look at that. It just, out of nowhere, I opened it up and I was like, what is that? I don't know if you can see it, but I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, one side is the peeler and the other side is the grater, and I'm pretty sure I got those right, hopefully. So I got a cucumber and I'm going to go ahead and use it on that just to see how it works. So I think you just take it. Let's do like that. Maybe that's how, I don't exactly know how to use this. So I definitely don't think it's that way. Here, I'm going to peel it and then I'm going to grate it. Let's see if that works better. Because it is getting stuff off of there, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it peels really good. This is going to come in really handy for me. So let's peel it off a little bit more and then try to grate it, because that might be too thick. Oh yeah, that works a whole lot better. Look. Yeah, that's awesome. This would be great to do in salads. Yeah, I really like this. And this was free, but the shipping was $3, so it was $3. And I would pay $3 for this. I'm happy with it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, even with its little creepy faces on the side. That's never not going to be funny to me. And this is the vegetable holder slicing tool. And I thought it was so cute how they had a little heart. And you just take it out, and then when you're done with it, you can put it back in there to, after you wash it, of course, to store it so nobody goes rummaging through the door and like impales themselves. So I really like that it had that, because I've seen these before and I was like, ugh. I was like, hopefully that has like a a case or something to go on it, because all I can see is like some kid or somebody just rummaging through a door and then having to take a trip to the ER because the vegetable holder went through their hand. Like, it makes me cringe. But anyway, this is definitely going to come in handy for me, because anything that I can use to help me with that, so it's not so time consuming for me, is awesome. And I know it's going to help me too, because I kind of have a little bit of shaky hands. So holding stuff like that sometimes can be a little bit of an issue. So this would be very good for safety with me too. So it's all pluses. Let's try it. You just shove it down in there. It's kind of bowy. Let me just go. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is way easier. Because, you know, especially when you're using glass cutting boards, how like things that have moisture, like onions and different things, like any kind of fruits and vegetables, basically, how it kind of wants to slide around. This is great. This is great for holding it in place. Okay, I don't want to make you guys watch me chop this whole onion, so let's go ahead and put it. Okay. Yeah, just kind of be careful getting it out, I guess. Okay, now that we have that done, we can move on to our next thing, which is the mini food chopper. And to make things even more like easier on myself, I got this. I've always wanted one of these, or you know, like the electric ones, but I just never, it's like when I'm doing this stuff, I remember that I want it, but if I go to the store to buy something, it's totally out of my mind. And that's basically the reason why I've never gotten one. So when I went through Wish, I saw this, I was like, okay, I gotta get it. So hopefully this does good, because it'll make things even easier on me. So we're just gonna put stuff down in here. Just put that in there like that. And one thing that was good about that slicer is it made everything the same size. Like, it made things very even. And the perfect size for onions on a salad. So then you just put this, and then you just, hold on, probably have to hold it. And one thing that I've noticed too is, like, you can twist it to kind of go different directions, which I think how you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to kind of turn it while you're chopping it too, maybe. That might be easier. Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Just kind of turn the thing when you're chopping. This will be a good arm workout too. I'm trying to get healthier, so anything helps, I guess. Here, I'm gonna do this off of this cutting board. There we go. So let's see what we have. Hopefully onions don't go everywhere. Something I'm kind of leery about. Well, let's see. It chopped some of them. You might not be able to fill this very much. I just thought about that. Like, half of them got chopped and half of them didn't. So maybe if I put it like halfway, like half as much as I put in there, it would do better. But yeah, well, we've got some chopped and some not. It's about a 50-50 mix. Yeah. Maybe I wasn't doing it hard enough either. Hold on, let's put a little bit back in there and see. This is basically trial and error right now. This is already feeling easier to do. I think it was too full. You might just have to go little sections at a time. Yeah, that's working way better. And then you might need to shake it too to kind of get it kind of mixed up. So the stuff that's at the bottom or whatever, or kind of at the edge, might be not getting chopped up. So maybe you just need to do smaller. Here, let me stop doing this while I'm talking. Maybe you need to do smaller portions, and then also kind of shake it around to get everything kind of loose, maybe. Yeah, because this is already easier to push down than it was when I had all that in there. So let's see what we have now. Push it down to the bottom. Okay, yeah, this is better, but we still have, this piece is kind of thick though. It's kind of a thick piece. Well, it's better. There's still some pieces that aren't. The same way I'm feeling about this is how I was kind of feeling about the silicone wrap too. Like, it kind of works. Like, it works just to get, like, just enough to get by, but not like great or anything. So, it works enough to be called what it's called, and that's it. Overall, I think this wish haul was really good. I had more things that I like and I'm really interested in trying than I did kind of bummers. The only two bummers that I kind of had were these two, but this is pretty much still to be determined because I haven't used it enough, and maybe I can get like in the hang of knowing how to use it. I might actually go and read some reviews and stuff and see what people say, like if there's any certain way to use it. And also I wanted to say that I will use this too, and then put into the description what I think about this also along with this, because these are the only two things, of course, I couldn't use on camera because you don't want to watch me clean my microwave and you don't want to watch me wash dishes. So you probably didn't want to watch me chop food either, but but let me know in the comments if this video inspired you to buy any of these things. Like I said, I got them all off Wish, and I think the most expensive thing I bought was this, and I don't think I was told how much it was. This was $3.68 and the shipping was $4, so it came to $7.68. But yeah, this is the most expensive thing, and this wasn't even $8. So I think altogether I only spent maybe in the 20 range for all this stuff, which I mean is pretty good. So let me know if you're going to buy any of these things or if you already own them. And if I'm using something wrong, if you have them, let me know in the comments so I can understand it a little bit better. So I take all suggestions. But I hope you liked this video, and thank you for watching. Bye!